Pro football is a mirror of early America, reflecting toughness, courage, and self-denial.
There he is! Wow! Whoa! Good job! Good job! I try to make a play out there, buddy. Nice job. Over fire two. Ready. 45 blast! 75 blast! Keep on playing at this level now, huh? Keep it up, baby. Keep it up. We're gonna win it all day, baby! Hang in there, little buddy. They're coming at you. Better smile up. Just fun or what?
The game is wide open, not confined. X's and O's on a blackboard are translated into imagination on the field. It can be one man rising above the obscurity of the grim, no-glory duty of special teams. It is a lineman clawing through the carnage at the scrimmage line and devouring the quarterback.
Round right, Fox 2 run on set, ready?
The game is perpetual motion. A swirl of flying bodies in constant collision. A 2.5-hour carnival of color, sound, and action.
I got a little something for you.
There's glory in the legends of this hard muscle life, and there's poetry in each season made of sweat and strife. But now's the time to work and strain at a sport that tests the spirit and challenges the brain.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'd like to have 75 degrees and sunny all the time too, but that's not football.
Do you fear the force of the wind, the slash of the rain?
We're gonna play this through light in the rain.
Go face them and fight them. Be savage again.
This time lights your fireman, the pilot lights out.
This football team is coming into our place. We're standing in our way.
This is a game of the heart. Focus and finish.
A time for achievement, a time for purpose, a time for glory.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday. We're on a little bit late tonight. We're only doing one game tonight. We had a previous engagement. We went to church this evening, and we had a good time. We haven't been to church on a Wednesday night in a while. We decided to go, Misty, Gracie, and I, and we've been back now for about 40 minutes or so. And we're going to get one game in tonight. It'll be the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The Saints come in at 1-3. The Falcons also come in at 1-3. Both these teams are tied for last place in the NFC West right now. So when this game is over, one of these two teams will be by themselves in the bottom of the NFC West. Let's take a look at the standings as we have them right now going into this game. Viking Skywalker is 13-8. Evil Dead is now 39-32, 7 games up. Braden is 19-16. Jax is 21-17. Mech is still 0-3. CJ 3-3, and TMG is 6-7. And Misty is because I can't fit $1 million on one of these cards. You're $1 million over 500. That's why you don't have a card. You've exceeded the space of the card. Yeah. And I've got land to sell you in Manhattan. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta for this one. The Saints and the Falcons here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Saints and the Falcons. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Wednesday night. Our single game tonight takes us to the heart of the South, Atlanta, Georgia. Saints and Falcons, both teams at 1-3. Nobody has picked anything yet. Saints will get the opening kickoff. We're underway. Thompson from the goal line over the 15-20. David Thompson brings it out to the 24-yard line. The 11th year receiver out of Florida, the former Charger. 1st and 10, New Orleans. Viking Skywalker is taking the Falcons in this one. Starting quarterback for New Orleans in his 8th year out of Tennessee, it'll be Peyton Hicks. Good to see Viking Skywalker here tonight. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints at their own 24-yard line, just underway. I hope you're having a good night. A late start for us tonight. We'll have our traditional doubleheader tomorrow. 4 wide for the Saints, 1st and 10. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and James Wilder breaking tackles but gets taken down for a 1-yard loss back at the 23-yard line. On the tackle, the safety, Stephen McKenzie, comes up in his 5th year out of Penn State. Helps to make the tackle. Actually, it was Trimble, number 78. Jake Trimble, the rookie out of Boston College, making the tackle for the Falcons. Just underway, live from Atlanta, Georgia. On 2nd and 11. I got you, Viking. Hicks in the shotgun on 2nd down. Hicks hands off to Wilder, And Wilder gets taken down, a 2-yard loss, back to the 21-yard line. On the tackle that time, number 93, Sean Milston, in his 4th year out of Washington. Not a good series for the Saints so far. A loss of 1 and now a loss of 2. And it's 3rd and 13. Saints in danger of going 3 and out to start the game. New Orleans comes out. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. And caught by Jefferson out to the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain. First down, New Orleans. Tim Jefferson, the 9th-year receiver out of Ohio State. Boone on the tackle, number 58, the linebacker, Tyler Boone. Gracie. Can you get me a glass of tea? A glass of tea? Thank you. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and Wilder makes his way through the line and gets out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. James Wilder in his 8th year out of Tennessee. He and quarterback Peyton Hicks were teammates at Tennessee. They got drafted together. Wilder got drafted in the 2nd round. Hicks got drafted in the 1st round. And they've been together ever since. 2nd and 2 for New Orleans at their own 43-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Mosley this time. And Mosley goes nowhere. Johnny Mosley in his 3rd year out of North Carolina. Here's the Saints offense. Up front, Vaughn, Nance, Andrews, Stevens, and Toomer. And then it's Jefferson, Lattimore, Wilder, Ferguson, and Thompson. It'll be 3rd and 1 for New Orleans. A 1-yard gain by Mosley. And they'll have it at the 44-yard line. Thank you, Gracie. Gracie brought me some tea. Thank you. I was getting thirsty. 3rd and 1. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Mosley. Picks up the 1st down, and Mosley out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. First down, Saints. Still on the opening drive of the game. New Orleans has had it for a while. They're still in their own end of the field here. No score here in the 1st quarter. Live from Atlanta. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. New Orleans comes out. In the offset eye, Hicks under center. Now 4 receivers set wide. Hicks looking. Hicks throws deep. Caught by Jefferson again. Tim Jefferson down to the 33-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans. Misty says she's for the gold team. That's New Orleans. So Jefferson, the 9th-year receiver out of Ohio State. Evil Dead's taking the Saints. All right, Evil Dead. You and Viking are taking opposite teams again. Misty says hi, Evil Dead and Viking. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide. Hicks under center. Hicks. Play action. Throws. Caught by Ferguson. Down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. He posted Guru. I don't know if you saw it. That's you. On the tackle, number 31, Delvin Haynes, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. 2nd and 2 for the Saints at the Falcon 25-yard line. Long opening drive for New Orleans in the I formation. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder around the outside, and Wilder turns inside. A flag is down as Wilder gets down to about the 11-yard line, but this might be coming back. I bet it's a block in the back.
Illegal block in the back.
Yep.
Offense.
On Logan Hawks, you watch. Yep. That's going to back it up. Well, it must have happened 9 yards downfield. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line. A 1-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Doesn't hurt New Orleans that bad. In the offset eye, Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and Wilder goes nowhere. A loss of a yard. On the tackle, number 77, J.T. Culliver, the third-year defensive tackle out of Florida State. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Three and a half minutes left in the first quarter. The Falcons have yet to touch the football. Long drive by New Orleans. It's a spot foul across the line of scrimmage. Hicks throws on 3rd down, incomplete. Any penalty that happens downfield beyond the line of scrimmage is a spot foul. It'll be 4th and 4. New Orleans, their drive stalls out. Jerome Taylor will come on, and this will be a 44-yard field goal attempt. And it's blocked. The Falcons block it. Ball's still sitting there. Derek Butler, the second-year safety out of Michigan, comes in and blocks the field goal attempt. And after that extremely long drive, the Saints come up empty. As the Falcons special teams get the blocked field goal. And now the Falcons will take over, going the other way. 1st and 10. No score. 3:13 left to play here in the first quarter. Starting quarterback Thomas Green for Atlanta in his 3rd year out of Notre Dame. Yeah, punter got decapitated. So now Atlanta, their first play from scrimmage. 4 receivers set wide. Green under center. Green hands off to Laurel Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 43-yard line. Gain of 8. Charles, the rookie out of Michigan. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. The Saints came up empty on their opening drive, and now the Falcons have it. Both teams are at 1 and 3. Both teams currently in last place in the NFC West. The Falcons won their first game last week against the Steelers. Green to Charles, gets the first down, and Laurel Charles out to the 50-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 and a first down. Falcons will have it at midfield, 1st and 10. On the tackle, number 95, Bryce Barnett, the 12th-year defensive tackle out of Illinois. 1st and 10 Atlanta at midfield. 3 receivers to the far side. Green in the shotgun. Green hands off to Charles again. And Charles up the middle. Out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. First down Falcons. Two minutes left here in the first quarter. Making the tackle, number 23. That's Torrey Clayton in his 8th year out of California, Berkeley. Under 2 minutes left now in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Atlanta at the Saint 39-yard line. Green under center. Green to Charles. And Laurel Charles weaving his way. Gets the first down all the way down to the 28-yard line. Weaving his way for 11 yards. First down Falcons. Yeah. It was more obvious with their older emblem. The original emblem, it was more obvious. The new emblem that they have here, it's less obvious. It was really obvious on their original one. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Diving catch by James Edwards, the 6th-year receiver out of Cincinnati, down to the 9-yard line, a 19-yard gain. First down, Falcons. It'll be first and goal. On first and goal from the 9-yard line. In the offset eye, Green under center. Green fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws outside, caught by Brown, turns upfield. And Brown down to the 1-yard line. That's Zeke Brown, the fullback, in his 4th year out of Miami. A gain of 8. It'll be second and goal from the 1-yard line. We're down to 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. No score. Falcons are knocking at the door. Sorry, what? What noise? Second and goal from the 1. Everybody in tight. Green looking. Green gets taken down back at the 4-yard line. On the sack, number 57. That's Preston Austin in his 8th year out of Boise State, the linebacker. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. No score here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. We go to the second quarter. No score between the Saints and the Falcons, but it's third and goal for Atlanta at the New Orleans 4-yard line. Both teams are 1-3 coming in. Falcons come out. 4 receivers set wide. Green in the shotgun. Make it 5 wide now. Green looking. Green steps up, flag is down, throws. It's caught for the touchdown by number 85, Alan Monroe, but a flag is down. And this may be coming back.
Holding offense.
Holding on Atlanta. That negates the touchdown.
Still third down.
It'll back it up. A 10-yard penalty. It'll be third and goal back at the 14-yard line. I had a high school coach who once said, "What is the penalty for holding?" A player said 10 yards. He said, "Nope. Depends on when it happens." Third and goal from the 14-yard line. Green looking. Green throws. Caught by Edwards. And Edwards down to the 4-yard line. Got the 10 yards back, but it'll be fourth and goal. In that instance, the holding call cost you 6 points. On the tackle, Keaton West, the rookie out of Alabama. And Atlanta will try the field goal. This will be Jamie Marsh in his 2nd year out of Oregon. This will be from 21 yards to get the Falcons on the board first. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Atlanta leads at 3-0. 7:11 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We will have a doubleheader tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, our regular time. It'll be Houston at Pittsburgh and the Rams at Cleveland. That'll be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Jamie Marsh will kick off for Atlanta. There's the kick from the 2-yard line. Thompson brings it back. David Thompson over the 20, and he fumbles. It's picked up by Boone. Touchdown, Falcons. A scoop 6. Tyler Boone, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, picks up the loose football and takes it in for a score. 2 touchdowns for Atlanta in less than 10 seconds. Watch what happened here. Somebody made a hit right there. And Boone was in the right place at the right time. Actually, 2 scores in 10 seconds, not 2 touchdowns. And now Jerome Taylor will come on for the point after. Not a good start for the Saints. Jerome Taylor for the extra point, and it gets blocked. Wow. I can see why these two teams are 1-3. The kicking woes continue in week 5. That was blocked by John Baltimore. I'm sorry, number 29, Garrett Walker for the Saints in his second year out of Utah. So the Falcons lead it 9-0. And maybe that blocked extra point will come back to haunt them later. You never know. Jamie Marsh will kick off for the Falcons, now leading 9-0. There's the kick. From the 4-yard line, Thompson brings it back over the 25, and David Thompson out to the 32-yard line. First down, Saints, down by 2 scores now, as Peyton Hicks comes back out to lead the offense. Who do these teams play next week? In week 6, Atlanta will host the Rams next week, and New Orleans will host Carolina, who has a new kicker now. They got rid of Hudson Brunner, and the Panthers have Chris Jackson now as the kicker. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, 4 wide. Hicks under center. Hicks draws back. Hicks throws, caught by Ferguson, and Ferguson out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 6. That's Evan Ferguson, the rookie out of Utah, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Yeah, after that debacle the other night, I had to get rid of that kicker. I went in to look to make sure his stats weren't all askew, and they weren't. So I said, we'll just replace him. 2nd and 4 from the 38-yard line, 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking, throws near side, caught by Wilder out of the backfield, and Wilder 8 yards out to the 46-yard line. And that'll be a New Orleans first down. In his 8th year out of Tennessee, James Wilder. We're in the second quarter. Falcons lead at 9-0 over New Orleans. They're both in the NFC West. This is their first meeting of the season. The 49ers lead the division at 4-0. The Cardinals are now 4-1. The Rams are 3-1. And these two teams are 1-3. Hicks, play action, throws. Caught by Logan Hawks out to the 45-yard line. They cross midfield. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Logan Hawks, the wide receiver in his 11th year out of Syracuse. On 2nd and 1 from the Falcon 45. New Orleans, everybody in tight. Hicks under center. Hicks draws back. Hicks looking, throws, and is knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by number 96. That's Troy Carson, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of North Carolina State. The intended receiver was Pete Johnson, the tight end. Oh, Carson should have picked that up. 3rd and 1 from the 45-yard line. Saints come out in the offset eye. Hicks under center. Hicks, play action. Hicks rolls out. And Hicks is going to take off. Gets the first down. Pushes his way out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. First down, Saints. 5:10 and counting here in the second quarter. After a 2-season hiatus, the Super Bowl will return to Atlanta this season. It was in New Orleans the last 2 seasons. Since we're back on 19, that's where the Super Bowl is. Down to 5 minutes left in the half. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hicks throws near side, caught by Brandon. And Tony Brandon, formerly of the Patriots, down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 8. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Tony Brandon in his 10th year out of Notre Dame. Yeah. She brings in food and eats it here. Our dachshund's funny. She'll grab food from the bowl, and then she'll bring it into the bedroom and eat on the bed. 2nd and 2 from the 34-yard line, 4 wide. Hicks hands off to Wilder, 1st down to the 30, a gain of 4 yards, 1st down Saints. Misty spoils our dog so much. Spoils her rotten. You do. I'm not the one who buys her chicken nuggets and brings them home. She's looking at me. No, that's me. I buy her nuggets. 1st and 10 for the Saints at the Falcon 30-yard line. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the half. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Hicks throws and threw it behind the receiver. Looking for Logan Hawks. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 3:57 left to play here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 10 for New Orleans at the Falcon 30. Roof is open here in Atlanta today. Some of the stands are in sunlight. 5 wide, Hicks on the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Hicks drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Ferguson to the 25-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Evan Ferguson, the rookie out of Utah. 3:44 and counting here in the first half. Falcons lead at 9-0. Saints trying to get on the board here before halftime. 4 wide, Hicks in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Hicks drops back. Hicks throws near side, caught by Wilder, and he's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the marker, be 4th and 1. Boone came over and made the tackle, the linebacker. Tyler Boone, the rookie out of Pittsburgh. No, this early afternoon game. We're still in the early games. On 4th down, Jerome Taylor. This will be from 37 yards, and it's good. And the Saints are on the board, 9-3 in favor of the Falcons. Yeah, we're still in the early afternoon games. In fact, let's look at the schedule here. After this, we still have 3 more early afternoon games. Houston at Pittsburgh, Rams at Cleveland, and Philadelphia at Green Bay. Our first late afternoon game is the Jets and the Redskins. When do the Vikings play again? Is that what you said? Oh, your team played yesterday. .256 left to play in the half. New Orleans will kick off. From the goal line, Henderson brings it back over the 15, 20, 25, and Henderson out to the 30-yard line. That's Randy Henderson in his 7th year out of Memphis on the return. 1st and 10 Falcons. Thomas Green will come on, the quarterback in his 3rd year out of Notre Dame. Thomas Green was a backup for the Jets for his first 2 seasons. He was the 3rd string quarterback. But he went to the Falcons and he's now the starter. 1st and 10 Atlanta from the 30-yard line. Green under center. Green fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws deep downfield. He's got a man, Nelson, all the way out to the 37-yard line. That's Terry Nelson, the former Ram, the tight end, 33 yards down to the Saint 37-yard line. Terry Nelson spent 12 years with the Rams, now in his first season with the Falcons. Big catch right there. First down, Falcons into Saint territory. Perfect pass by Green. 2:27 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws near side. It's almost picked off. Should have been. It was knocked down by Ray Harris in his 2nd year out of Portland State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Oh, that hit Harris right in the hands. That's why he plays defense. Thomas Andrews, the wide receiver, was the intended target. That'll stop the clock with 2:16 left in the half. 2nd and 10 Falcons now from the Saint 37. Green under center. Green to Charles, and Charles is not going anywhere. A loss of 3 yards in the arms of number 56, Sean Hammond, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Alabama. A loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and 13. Hammond wasn't fooled at all on that play. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Falcons lead at 9-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. The final 2 minutes of the first half. The Falcons lead at 9-3 over the Saints. Third and 13 for Atlanta at the New Orleans 40-yard line. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Green in the shotgun.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90.
Green draws back. Steps up, and he got hit as he threw. Incomplete. He felt the pressure. Making the hit was Preston Austin, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 4th down. I don't think they'll try a 57-yard field goal. At least they shouldn't. Well, they're going to. Jamie Marsh from 57 yards. Kick is up, and that's no good. That was short and way to the right. Nowhere close. And so New Orleans now will take over great field position at their own 47-yard line. That was foolish on Atlanta's part. Wilder comes out. Falcons have kept him in check so far, just 7 yards. 1:51 left in the half. Saints down by 6. They can take the lead into halftime if they get a touchdown here. They have all 3 of their timeouts and 1:51 to work with. Not out of the question. On 1st and 10, 4 wide for the Saints. Peyton Hicks, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws, and it's knocked down. Broken up by Troy Carson again, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10. They were looking for Evan Ferguson, the tight end. Nice defensive play by Carson. 2nd and 10 for the Saints at their own 47. 1:48 left in the half. Four wide for New Orleans. Hicks in the shotgun, single back. Hicks looking. Hicks throws outside. Caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Oh, they tackled him inbounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 12. That'll be a first down for New Orleans. Clock is moving. 1:33 left here in the first half. First down, New Orleans at the Falcon 41-yard line. Clock is moving. 1:28 and counting. On 1st and 10, 4 wide for the Saints. Hicks in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Hicks will drop back. Throws near side. Jefferson makes the catch at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. On the tackle, Chris Hardy, the 5th-year defensive back out of Illinois. And the Saints take a timeout with 1:01 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Saints at the Falcon 37-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Viking Skywalker. Misty's here on this Wednesday night. A single header for you tonight, just one game. Misty has said goodnight at 9:33 Central Time. She's past her bedtime by a half hour. Misty's like clockwork. 9 o'clock, bedtime. Well, you don't know if you are or not. 5 wide, empty backfield. Hicks in the shotgun, 2nd down. Hicks looking, throws, caught by Jefferson, who gets down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 8. And New Orleans takes another timeout. First down, Saints at the Falcon 29. They have 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. You haven't been called in tomorrow yet, have you? I didn't think so. But you're right, you don't know if they will. Misty's usually up around 6 in the morning anyway. I kind of sleep in until about 8 or so. "57 seconds left. 4 wide for New Orleans. Hicks in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hicks looking. Hicks throws, and it's, nearly picked off. That would have been a pick 6 had he caught it. Stephen McKenzie, the 5th-year safety out of Penn State. Oh, the Saints are fortunate. He would have been off to the races. Maybe Wilder, who was right there, may have caught him. I don't know. That'll stop the clock. 52 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 for the Saints at the Falcon 29-yard line. New Orleans still has a timeout. 4 wide. Hicks in the gun.
Let's go. 319.
Hicks drops back. Hicks rolls out. And he's going to take off. And he gets leveled at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Chris Hardy came up, made the tackle. Down to 33 seconds. Saints holding on to that final timeout. 25 seconds. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks drops back on 3rd down. Hicks rolls out. And Hicks is going to tuck and run. Turns upfield, gets the first down, and slides at the 14. A gain of 10. And New Orleans takes their final timeout with 12 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. It was a busy day at work today and kind of a rough day. Our air conditioning went out at the station. It finally got repaired after I left work. The owner came back and with the AC guys. He's back up and running, but as hot as it was hot today at the station. We had the fans all set up and everything. 4 wide, 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Hicks drops back. Hicks looking. Hicks rolls out. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. 5 seconds left. Looking for David Thompson, but he misfired. And now with 5 seconds left in the half, New Orleans will probably just line up for the field goal. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt by Jerome Taylor to make it a 3-point game. Kicking's been an adventure in this one. Kick is up. And that hits the upright. Are you kidding me? Wow. I think the whole league has a virus, Viking Skywalker. It's been hot here in Tennessee over the last, 3 to 4 weeks. It's supposed to cool off a little bit tomorrow, but it's been hot. How many missed and blocked kicks have we seen this week? It remains a 9-3 ball game. And with 1 second left, Green will take a knee to go to halftime.
Let's go.
Halftime. Atlanta 9, New Orleans 3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where kicking is an adventure. The Falcons lead the Saints 9-3 as we get set to start the second half. Both teams are 1-3 coming in. Atlanta will receive the second half kickoff. Kicking off for the Saints will be Jerome Taylor. Falcons up by 6. There's the kick from the 2-yard line. Henderson brings it back over the 20, 25. Henderson out to the 34-yard line. Randy Henderson on the return. Thomas Green will come back out. Third-year quarterback out of Notre Dame. We've seen a lot of kicking woes so far this week. We didn't have hardly any last week. Viking Skywalker thinks there's a virus going around the league right now. 4 wide. Green under center, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Green drops back. Green looking, steps up, throws, and nearly picked off. James Templeton, the 9th-year defensive back out of South Carolina, broke up that pass, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wow. Someone did something. 2nd and 10 for Atlanta from their own 34-yard line. An NFC West matchup here today. On 2nd and 10, Green under center.
Come on, let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Andrews in motion. Green drops back. Green throws, caught by Andrews. And Andrews out to the 39-yard line. Again, a 5, it'll be 3rd and 5. I was watching an interesting video this morning before I went to work about how the three-peat is the ultimate prize, I guess, in pro football. It hasn't been done in the Super Bowl era. 3rd and 5 from the 39, and we have a flag. Prior to the Super Bowl, it was done 3 times, when it was just called the NFC or NFL Championship.
Automatic first down.
Be a penalty on New Orleans, enough to give the Falcons a first down. Somebody was offside. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Do you know the 3 teams that did a three-peat in NFL history? And it all happened before the Super Bowl, when it was just the NFL Championship. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green fakes the handoff. Green rolls out, throws deep, caught by Monroe. Alan Monroe down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Falcons. I'll give you a hint. All 3 teams play in the NFC. This is pre-Super Bowl. One team did it in the 20s, another team did it in the 30s, and another team did it in the 60s. Green Bay is one, that's correct. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Green under center. Green, play action, throws, incomplete. Looking for Terry Nelson, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Packers is one. The other 2 teams are also in Green Bay's division. That should make it easy. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green hands off to Charles, and Laurel Charles out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. On the tackle, number 55, Keaton West. The other 2 teams are the Bears and the Lions. It has not been done, though, in the Super Bowl era. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Green in the shotgun. 5 wide, empty backfield. Green looking. Green throws deep. Back of the end zone. Edwards. Touchdown. Falcons. James Edwards. A 25-yard touchdown catch. And the Falcons omitted a 2-score game in his 6th year out of Cincinnati. Yeah, the Vikings were special. And now the Falcons are going to go for 2. They want to make it a 14-point game. They're up by 12. In the offset eye, Green under center. Green to Charles. He gets hit in the backfield by Wayne Martin. In his 13th year out of California, Berkeley, the 2-point conversion is no good. Falcons continue to lead by 12, 15-3, with 6:03 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia, Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Now, there's been several teams in the Super Bowl era that have won 2 in a row. The Packers, the Dolphins, the Steelers twice, the Patriots twice. The 49ers did it one time. The Chiefs, right? But nobody has ever won 3 Super Bowls in a row. Jamie Marsh will kick off. A yard deep. Marshall brings it back out over the 15, 20, 25. And Alvin Marshall, in his 4th year out of Idaho, brings it out to the 27-yard line. The Saints down by 12, but down by 2 possessions will take over with 6 minutes left now in the 3rd quarter. When you consider, especially today, how difficult it is just to win 1 Super Bowl, let alone 2, it's very nearly impossible to get 3 in a row. So much would have to go right. There's so many factors that are not even in your control, like injuries, weather, the schedule. I mean, there's so many things Hicks on 1st and 10. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. No, the Dolphins went 3 straight. Super Bowl 6, 7, and 8. But the Dolphins lost 6 to the Cowboys, but won 7 and 8 against the Redskins and the Vikings. And the Bills went to 4 in a row. 2nd and 5 from the 32-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws, caught by Thompson. And Thompson down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 10 yards. First down, Saints. Yeah, well, with the salary cap, though, you can't stockpile players anymore like you used to. Jax is in the house. Good to see you, Jax. We're in the 3rd quarter. Falcons lead the Saints 15-3. Can you name the only 2 NFL franchises? I'll complete my question here in a second. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks looking. Hicks throws, caught by Hawks. And Logan Hawks out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 6. Can you name the only 2 NFL franchises that are currently in existence that have not won any type of league championship? There's only 2. And this counts AFL days. 2nd and 4 from the 48-yard line. 4 wide on 2nd and 4. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws near side. Caught by Jefferson. Breaking tackles. Jefferson down the sideline. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20. The Texans and the Jaguars is correct. The Browns won NFL championships prior to the Super Bowl. So did Detroit. So did the Cardinals. Believe it or not, the Cardinals have won NFL championship. The Texans were actually the Oilers / Titans won in the AFL, as did the Chargers. Yeah, the Bears had a lot back in the early days. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks looking, throws, and it's intercepted by Atlanta. Coming the other way, number 55, Vince Taylor, the rookie out of West Virginia, picks it off and brings it back to the 32-yard line. Just when you thought the Saints might make it a 1-score game, they throw a pick, and the Falcons will take over. Quick on Google. The Cardinals are the oldest team in the NFL, yes. Followed by the Bears and the Giants. And the Packers are right up there too. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 4 wide. In the shotgun is Green. Green fakes the handoff. Watch out. Breaks a tackle, throws, and nearly completes the pass. It was broken up, though, by number 28, Ray Harris. Thomas Andrews, the intended receiver. I'm not as well versed on the Falcons rosters as I am on the other teams, since we haven't used the Falcons in a couple of seasons. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Atlanta at their own 32-yard line. 4:07 left here in the 3rd quarter. Falcons up 15-3. Green, play action. Green rolls out, and Green's going to take off. Gets taken down by Wayne Martin, but he gets the first down. A 10-yard gain out to the 42-yard line. First down, Atlanta. 3:47 and counting. 1st and 10 Falcons here in the third quarter. 3 backs in the backfield. Green amongst them in the shotgun. Green to Charles. And Laurel Charles will lose a yard back to the 41-yard line. Be 2nd and 11. Coming up to make the tackle, James Templeton, the defensive back. 3:22 left to play here in the third quarter. On 2nd and 11 from the 41-yard line. Falcons come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green rolls out. Throws out to Nelson. Nelson gets taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9. .252 left to play here in the third quarter. Nelson was a fixture on the Rams for 12 seasons, but he's now a Falcon. It's strange to see him as a Falcon. 3rd and 9 for Atlanta at their own 43-yard line. Up by 12. They come out 5 receivers wide. Green in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 9. Green draws back. Green throws near side. Caught by Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 9. 1st down Atlanta. Chris Rothman on the tackle. The 5th-year safety out of Oregon. But the Falcons cross midfield. They're in New Orleans territory. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Falcons come out in the eye. Green hands off to Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 39-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. .150 left to play here in the third quarter. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Falcons on the move, 4 wide. Green in the gun on 2nd down. Green to Henderson this time. Picks up the 1st down. Out to the 35, a gain of 4 for Randy Henderson in his 7th year out of Memphis. 1st down Falcons. Falcons started 0-2 with losses to the 49ers and Rams before they beat Pittsburgh in week 3. And then last week, they lost to Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 from the Saint 35-yard line. Green fakes the handoff. Green throws deep downfield. Caught, but out of bounds. It was caught by Alan Monroe, but he couldn't get both feet in bounds. And that'll stop the clock with 1:05 left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 back at the 35-yard line. Thomas Green under center on 2nd and 10. Green to Henderson up the middle. And Randy Henderson to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Tackle made by Keaton West, the rookie linebacker out of Alabama. Down to 48 seconds. Falcons lead it 15-3. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Reese in motion. Green draws back, throws, and caught by Edwards, and he fumbles, and the Saints pick it up. Chris Rothman with a football brings it out to the 33-yard line. Just when you think the Falcons might put it away, they get a case of fumbleitis. James Edwards coughed it up. He took about 4 steps. That's a fumble. Chris Rothman picks it up. Who made the hit? Hit was levied there by number 50, Andrew Moore, the 7th-year linebacker out of Nevada. 1st and 10, New Orleans going the other way. 29 seconds left. They're down by 12 here in the third quarter. They have plenty of time to come back. Let's see if they can capitalize on this. It's been a sloppy game all around. It really has been. You can see why both teams are 1-3. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Saints come out in the eye. Hicks under center. Hicks, play action. Hicks rolls out, and Hicks is going to take off. Slides at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. I remember early on here at Jammin' Sports when I first came on to Twitch back in 2020, I used to say that a lot. Well, that's why they're 1-7. That's why they're. I'd give it, they'd do something on the field and it'd be an example. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Falcons up 15-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. We go to the fourth quarter. Falcons lead the Saints 15-3. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 43-yard line. The Falcons have a touchdown with a blocked extra point and 3 field goals. The Saints 1 field goal. 4 wide, Hicks under center, 2nd and 1. Hicks looking, throws, dumps it off to Wilder, and Wilder out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 3 and a New Orleans first down. James Wilder in his 8th year out of Tennessee. They still need 2 touchdowns. As it's a 12-point lead for Atlanta. Saints come out 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hicks throws down the middle to Wilder, picking up the first down, and James Wilder out to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the catch and run. First down, Saints into Falcon territory. Let's see, who did I say they play next week? New Orleans will host Carolina. I remember that. And who did I say? Atlanta will host the Rams next week. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Hicks looking, throws, and he led his receiver too much. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jefferson was the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10. 6:58 left in regulation. Saints at the Falcon 37-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Draws back. Throws near side, and he led his receiver too much again. Looking for Evan Ferguson, the tight end. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 6:55 left. On 3rd down, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks drops back, looks, throws. 3 misfires, 3 incompletions. It'll be 4th down. With 6:51 left and you're down by 12, let's see if the Saints go for it on 4th and 10. They're going to go for it. I like the call. At this point, you kind of have to. 5 wide, On 4th down, Hicks in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Hicks looking. Hicks rolls out. Got to pick up the 1st down. He's going to run for it, and he slides too soon. He only picks up 7 down to the 30-yard line. He didn't want to take a hit from Carson. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Falcons will take over. I would have turned back inside and tried to pick up the 1st down. Hey, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to sacrifice yourself. You don't want to, but sometimes you have to. 1st and 10 Atlanta. Up by 12 with 6:44 left, and they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Unless a miracle happens, it looks like the Falcons are going to be 2-3, and the Saints are going to drop to 1-4. 4 wide for Atlanta. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green in trouble, and he just throws it away. Laurel Charles was in the area. If the Saints lose and they're 1-4, their game next week against Carolina, it's going to be 2 teams with a combined 1 win. That'll be a snooze fest. The Saints will be 1-4, Carolina will be 0-5. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line in the I formation. Green fakes the handoff, and he's going to get sacked by Bryce Barnett, the 12th-year defensive tackle out of Illinois. A loss of 8 yards will be 3rd and 18 back at the 22-yard line. We'll be back on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, with a doubleheader. It'll be the Texans and the Steelers, and that'll be followed by the Rams and the Browns. It all starts at 8 Eastern tomorrow night. Well, it looks like our streak of overtime games is going to end. We had 3 overtimes in the last 4 games coming into this one. On 3rd and 18, Green looking. Green rolls out, throws deep, caught by Monroe, out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 20. If it wasn't for those kicks, yeah, the Panthers would be 1-4. You're right. Well, we got rid of that kicker. He's no longer on the team. I don't like to manipulate the rosters during a season like that, but if that had happened in real life, yeah, they would have dumped that kicker prior to the game ending. So I don't feel bad replacing that kicker at all. 1st and 10 Atlanta at their own 42-yard line. They come out in the I. Green under center. Green looking. Green throws deep downfield, and it's intercepted by Chris Rothman. The Saints get it back. They'll have it at the 8-yard line. If the Queen had balls, she'd be king. It depends on how they identify Evil Dead. You know how the world is now. 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line. Saints are still in it, but they got to score quickly. Hicks throws to Thompson, and Thompson out to the 20-yard line, and they may tack on 15. There may be a face mask here.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Yep.
Defense.
Tack on 15 more. Troy Carson. And that moves it out to the 34-yard line with 5:29 left. If the Saints can get a quick score here, but I stress it has to be quick. Right, Misty? See, Misty knows. How about those Viking cheerleaders? 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Laughing stock of the league right now. Hicks in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Jefferson out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Give me an F. Give me an A. What? Yeah, those are the gay cheerleaders. That's what Misty was asking. 2nd and 2 from the 42. 5 minutes left to play. That's another reason why my NFL is better than the real NFL. 5 wide, empty backfield. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Throws. Caught by Thompson down the sideline. And David Thompson out to the 39-yard line. 19 yards. 4:40 left. Another reason why my NFL is better than the real NFL. I don't have stupid first-round draft picks getting 10 speeding tickets in their first month on the team. Is it Sanders that's getting all the speeding tickets on the Browns? I mean, there's a clause in the contract where if you keep breaking the law, your contract is void. 1st and 10 for the 39-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun, empty backfield. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Logan Hawks down to the 18-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. And the Saints have it at the 18. Well, they clocked him going like 130 in a 45 not too long ago. And I think that's a felony in some states. If you go a certain amount of miles per hour over the limit. I don't know what it is in Ohio. In Tennessee it is. If you're going over 100 in a 45, that's major jail time. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Hicks under center. Brandon in motion. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws. Caught by Brandon. And Tony Brandon 4 yards to the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. 101 and a 60. That's still 40 over. Here in Tennessee, that's serious jail time. They have some strict speed limit laws here in Tennessee. Man, what a D-bag. On 2nd and 6 from the 14-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Hawks. He fumbles in the end zone. And the Falcons recover for the touchback. Delvin Haynes recovers the loose football. Hawks fumbles at the 1-yard line. And that's this game in a nutshell for the Saints. Carson came over and knocked the ball loose. When it rains, it pours for the Saints. It'll be a touchback. And Atlanta will take over. 1st and 10 for the 20-yard line. Up 15-3 with 3:17 left. Wow. Wow. I was about to say that, Viking. Are you kidding me? You called it, though. It's a sloppy game. This has been a sloppy game all around. These are two teams that are not very good, and it's showing. Somebody by default has to win this game. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10 to Charles, and Laurel Charles gets nailed at the 20-yard line. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. I need a win. I'm not doing a college game after this, Evil Dead. We've had overtime the last couple of nights that's extended our game, so I try not to start something after 11 Eastern if I can help it. Charles, a yard out to the 21-yard line, because it's asking an awful lot for your audience, especially out east during the week, to stay up after midnight. I know you don't care. 3rd and 9, that's the 2-minute warning. As the Falcons are up 15-3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. Falcons up by 12 with 2 minutes left. The Saints will start using their timeouts. We'll be back to our regular schedule tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll have a doubleheader for you. Texans, Steelers, Rams, Browns. On 3rd and 9, Green under center. Green hands off to Laurel Charles. He goes down in the backfield. Saints take a timeout, a loss of a yard. It'll be 4th down. The Falcons will punt. The Saints are going to get the football back with less than 2 minutes left to play, down by 12. If this was Madden 20 through 26, I would already write off the Saints. But because of the 2-minute drill that's portrayed accurately in Madden 19, the Saints have a shot still. We've seen it happen before. I go back to about 8 sim seasons ago. Lions-Rams. Murphy gets the punt away from about the 32-yard line. Alvin Marshall brings it out to the 36-yard line. It was late in the season. It was like week 14 or 15. The Rams are playing at Detroit. The Rams lead it by 17 with about 2.5 minutes left. And the Lions scored 21 unanswered points in the final 2.5 minutes of that game. So it is possible. And the Lions won that game, obviously. We've seen some bizarre stuff. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Peyton Hicks on the shotgun. 1:50 left on the clock. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. And Hawks can't hold on. Incomplete. Chris Hardy knocked it away. Because you're still on a losing streak. That's true. You were 11-4 at one time. You're 13-8 right now. 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws. And Brandon can't hold on. Saints can't catch. Stephen McKenzie broke up that pass, though. Nice play by McKenzie. 3rd and 10 for the Saints at their own 36. 1:41 left. Four wide for New Orleans. Hicks in the shotgun on 3rd down. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws deep. And he overthrows everybody. I tell you what, Peyton Hicks, he's just been off tonight. He's been off all year, to be honest with you. Fourth down. They won't punt. They'll go for it. 4th and 10 from their own 36-yard line. He wasn't always, but he's having a rough year. Hicks in the shotgun, 4th down. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws deep. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. You can put a fork in him. The Saints are done. Yeah, he used to be really good. His skills have declined. Falcons will take over at the New Orleans 36-yard line. The Falcons are going to be 2-3. New Orleans is going to be 1-4. And with it, 1:34 left, the Falcons will probably keep it on the ground. Maybe, maybe not. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green hands off to Charles around the outside, and Larrell Charles picks up a yard to the 35-yard line. Saints take a timeout. Yeah, so no one else catches whatever Looney Tune virus is going on. A gain of a yard. The Saints have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 9 for the Falcons at the Saint 35-yard line. Doubleheader tomorrow night, and then we'll be off on Friday. I have high school football on the radio Friday night as the regular season here in Tennessee gets underway Friday. The Gordonsville Tigers are traveling almost 200 miles for their game. Smith County, they're traveling about 30 miles. 2nd and 9. Green to Charles around the outside. Charles will lose 3 yards back to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 12. The Saints take their final timeout. No, I'll be at the station running that game on the board and doing the halftime show and the post-game show. They're playing a team called Coalfield, and that's located near Bristol, up in the corner there. near the Virginia line. It's past Knoxville. A trip to Knoxville takes about 2 hours to go to a Tennessee ball game. It's further than that. 3rd and 12. Saints are out of timeouts now. Green to Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 33-yard line. Again a 5. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7. The Falcons will bring their field goal unit out. This will be Jamie Marsh. This will be from 50 yards. I like Gatorade. From 50 yards, the kick is up. And he nailed it. And the Falcons lead it now 18-3. With 39 seconds left. So the Falcons cover the spread now, I guess. New Orleans will take over. They're out of timeouts, down by 2 touchdowns with 39 seconds left. I don't think even those Lions could come back from this one. I was talking about earlier. Marsh will kick off. There's the kick. A yard deep. Thompson brings it out over the 15, 20. And David Thompson out to the 24-yard line. 36 seconds left. The Saints so far have only managed 3 points the entire game. That's it. They're just not good anymore. What's happening is, though, all their good players are aging out, is what's happening. Hawks, Thompson, Wilder, Hicks, Jefferson, they're all aging out. They need some new blood. And on defense, it's even worse. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Incomplete. Hicks is 23 of 38. I find that hard to believe. He's playing like he's 10 of 38. 31 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Hicks in trouble. Breaks through and takes off down the sideline. Gets the first down. Out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 15. They go to the hurry up. They're out of timeouts. 15 seconds. Hicks will spike it probably. 10 seconds. He does. Well, at least they're playing hard to the end. Got to find a silver lining somewhere. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Nobody's eliminated after 5 weeks, but the Saints just don't look good. 2nd and 10. Hicks back. Throws downfield into a crowd. Bouncing around. Oh, Jefferson nearly came out with it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. 5 seconds left. New Orleans, just take a knee. You can't win the game. Just take a knee and go home. There's no shame in that. You know the game's over. Just take a knee. They'll probably throw another Hail Mary here. Playing for pride. Watch them get it now. 3rd and 10 from the 39. The Browns did a couple of weeks ago. Hicks. Down the middle, incomplete. Probably. That pass was way off target. 4th and 10, 2 seconds left. Barring a Falcon penalty, this should be the last play of the game. Yeah, just take a knee. Hicks in the shotgun. 4th and 10. It's going to be over one way or the other. Hicks throws into a crowd, bouncing around, incomplete, and that's ball game. Your final score, Atlanta 18, New Orleans 3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, with a doubleheader. Until then, good night, everybody.